Welcome back, students. The topics for today's discussion is a random module. So let us discuss what random is. A random number, in simple words, a number generated by chance, that is randomly. So where it is being applied? So it is widely applied in gambling, statistical sampling, cryptography, and many other fields, right? So now let us look at the functions which a random gives. So random has four functions, namely random dot random. The other one is a random dot random, which takes two parameters A and B. A random dot uniform, which takes two parameters, namely A and B. And you do have one more function called as a random dot rand range, which has either three values: start, stop, step, or it is going to have two values, namely start and stop respectively. Now let us see what does these four function does, or what kind of output they produce. Random is a function which produces a number between 0 to 1.0, whereas random dot uniform 2, 5 is going to generate a number in between 2, 5 with decimal values. If you look at the output which has been generated here is for the second thing, that is random dot uniform, it has printed a number which lies in between 2, 5 with real number, whereas random dot random, the first function, has generated a value which is in between 0.0 and 1.0, whereas the third function, we are trying to print a number, random number between 15 to 35. Both 15 and 35 are inclusive. That too random alone is given. Hence it is going to generate a real number between 15 to 35. Both are inclusive. The third output here, when we try to see it, it has generated a value called as 27.065 something. So on the fourth one is rand int, which is going to generate a random number, random integer number between 15 and 13. 15 is also inclusive and 35 is also inclusive. The difference between rand int and uniform is uniform generate real numbers between the given range, whereas rand int generates only integer values between the given range. So the last function, which is rand range, here either it can take three parameters or it can take two parameters. Here the three parameters are 2, 10, 2. That is, this particular function is going to generate a value between 2 and 10. 2 is inclusive and 10 is inclusive. It is incremented by 2, and hence I will be having these 5 possible outputs. Among the 5 possible outputs, I will be having 1. When I run this particular program for the second time, so here the previous example we saw it as 0.5 for random. Here it is 0.3. For uniform function, the previous answer was 3.4. Again here also it is 3.4. For the next one, integer random generation between 15 to 35, there it has generated 20. Sorry, there it has generated 28. Here it has generated 20. And the last one, rand range, there it has generated a number called as 6. Here it has generated a number called as 8. Let us run this program one more time. See here. Now again we are trying to have some more different values. So that is what random number always gives us an unpredictable answer between the given ranges. So now we will be discussing the problems on random module. The first problem here is they are asking us to give the output. They have given a print statement math.ceil random.random. Here random.random random.random is a function which is going to yield an answer between 0.0 to 1.0. When we apply math.ceil over it, ceil is a function which gives us the topmost value. It gives us the topmost value. The topmost value here is 1.0, and hence the system will be printing the output as 1.0. Moving on to the next problem which is given there. Here, instead of random.random, they have used another function called as randint, which is present in the same random module. So this randint is a function which is going to generate a number in between the given numbers, and it is inclusive of both the numbers. Here the given numbers are 3 and 5 respectively. So the numbers, possible number generations are either 3 or 4 or 5. On top of it, they have given math.pow, that is, they are trying to calculate the power. Among the 3 possible outcomes, namely either 3 or 4 or 5, when we try to square it now, either you will be having the result as 9 or 16 or 25. I am trying to convert the given integer number to string. This is what they have given in the print statement, and they have applied the statement 3 times. They want to have the output as a sequence in a continuous manner, and hence they have given end equal to space in 2 of the print statements as shown above. So my possible outcomes are, or outputs are, the combinations of these 3 numbers, namely 9, 16, 25. It can be this output, or all the choices, all the 3 times it can print 9, or all the 3 times it can print 16, or all the 3 times it can print 25, or the combination of these 3 numbers, namely it can be 2 times 25, 1 times 9, either it can be 2 times 25, it can be 16. So it can be 16, 25, 25. Like that we can have various combinations. But other than these 3 numbers, you are not going to have any other combination of the output. So this is what with respect to problem number 2 is. So moving on to problem number 3, which is given. In problem number 3, they are using a list. Any given problem like this, we are supposed to find, whether they are asking it or not, we are supposed to find the minimum and maximum of the given values. So now the solution for this particular problem is, we are trying to find the minimum and maximum of from. So from, max of from. they are using rand int. As we have discussed in the previous problem, it is going to yield the value between the given range, and both the upper limit and lower limit are inclusive here. So max of from is equal to 3, min of from equal to 1 here. For 2, max of 2 is equal to 4 and min of 2 is equal to 2 here, right? Yes. Then they are trying to give us a for loop, and you are trying to print the contents which is present in the list based on the random values generated. So now let us take the list which is given. The list contains 6 elements. The list contains 6 elements. 6 elements are 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, and 20 respectively. The index positions are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 respectively. Alright? Yes. Now they are trying to use a for loop. From comma to, they are giving a range from comma to. I am assuming from initial value as 1 and the 2 value as the topmost one, which is 4, means it is going to get executed 4 plus 1. That is the given range. 4 plus 1 is the given range. 1 comma 4 plus 1. 1 comma 4 plus 1 means it is going to get executed, or it is printing the numbers present in this range as shown, as I am showing. That is, the elements which are present in the location 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively are getting printed. So my output for the above statement is 60 hash, 50 hash, 40 hash, 30 hash. Again, I am fixing from equal to 1 and 2 value can have 3, another combination. Now it is 3 plus 1. Here my possible outputs will be elements present in the index, namely 1, 2, and 3 will get printed, and the values would be 60 hash, 50 hash, and 40 hash respectively. The last combination of 2 here from equal to 1, 2 equal to the least value which a 2 can take is 2 only. If it is 2 plus 1, elements present in the first index and the second index will be my output, and the outputs are 60 hash and 50 hash respectively. Now I am moving on to the next combination of from. From can have either 1 or 2 or 3. I have computed all the possible combinations of 1 there. Now I am trying to compute the combination of from equal to 2 to the range. It can range either from 4 or 3 or 2. Now I am taking 4. Here it is. Again 4 plus 1. Now if you see now, it is going to get executed from 2 to 4. Now my output is going to get executed 3 times. That is the values present in those index, namely 2, 3, 4, which is 50 hash, 40 hash, and 30 hash will be printed. In the next cases, from equal to 2, 2 equal to 3, then it is 3 plus 1. Now elements present in those two index, namely 2, 3. That is the elements present in the second index and the third index alone, which is 50 hash and 40 hash. So that will get printed. Then the last combination from equal to 2 and 2 equal to 2. It is going to get executed 2 plus 1. So now you are going to have only one output, that is the element present in the second index alone, which is 20, not 20, it is 50 hash. Then from can have the maximum value, which is 3, for which 2 can have all the 3 combinations, namely 4 or 3 or 2. Now we are trying for the last combination part. 3, 4, which is given in the range, which is 4 plus 1. So elements present in 3 and 4 index, namely 40 and 30, are printed. 40 hash, 30 hash. Then from equal to 3, 2 equal to 3. This is 3 plus 1. Element present in the third index alone is getting printed there. Element present in the third index is 40 alone. 40 alone is getting printed. Then the last combination is from equal to 3, 2 equal to 2 itself, which is 2 plus 1, 3. This particular loop will not yield a result. No result for this particular part alone. It will not get executed. And hence, the possible outputs are, these are the 6 possible, not sorry, 6, these are the 9 possible outputs you can have for this particular problem. Other than this, when they are trying to give any other output, either it is starting from 70 or it is starting from 20, those are eliminated. Why? Because we are going to have the range of output that is going to lie between 60 to 30, that too in the decrement order. The numbers are given in decreasing order, and hence you are going to have the output only in the decreasing order. If they are giving any choice in increasing order, that has to be eliminated. Moving on to the next problem. So now they have given a question which is based on string, and we are supposed to give the possible outputs, and as usual we are supposed to print the maximum and minimum of the given number. So the solution for this one, is yes. CBSE online consists of how many characters? It is having 10 characters, right? So the max of number, since they have used a randint of 0, 3, the maximum value is 3 here for the given problem, and the min of number is equal to 0. Now, since they have given a string, called as CBSE online. So the index values of CBSE online are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now let us see how this problem works and how we are going to obtain the output. They have given the n value as 9. That is, they are trying to traverse from the backward. The index 9, string of 9 not equal to L. That means not equal to L means it is going to get executed 3 times. It is going to get executed 3 times. Not equal to L, right? Now let us try to tabulate this one for further understanding. They are giving string of n. Here the current n value is 9 now. So the element which is present in 9 is E. The element which is present in 9 is E. Whereas they are also giving string of number. Number might take either 0 or 1 or 2 or 3. The element might be, these are the 4 possible combinations. That is, the element might be either C or B or S or E. The possible combinations are C or B or S or E. So if I am trying to concat these two things, I will be having either EC or EB or ES or EE. I am having ES as a combination. Yes, that can appear as an output. My first output should start with E. Here it is starting with L. So I am ignoring the option, namely 2. 2 is not my possible output. Whereas with respect to 3, it is starting with N. Here it is starting with E. So this might not be the combination. I am ignoring this particular output also. So among the 4 output, I have eliminated 2 of the outputs. Right. So one more thing. Now it has executed for n equal to 9. Now the n value is getting reduced from 9 to 8. If it is 8, now the character present in the 8th location is n, for which again I will be having the same combination, namely CBSE. So my possible outcomes are NC or NB or NS or NE. The given two outputs here, NE is there and NB is there. So I cannot ignore both the combinations, namely 1 and 4. Now the last combination is N value is getting decremented, which is 7. Now the character present in 7 is I. Here I am having the combination CBSE. Now it is IC, IB, IS and IE. IB, IC, IS, IE. Here when I check, O is not at all present there. So I am eliminating this output also, the output number 1. So my answer for this particular problem is, my answer for the above given problem is, this is the answer. I hope I have made my point clear here. Thank you.